Hello, good morning to everyone. Welcome to my class. And today we are going to review the grammar topic in the unit number 1 because today we finished the unit number 1. So we are going to practice some exercises in your workbook, notebook, and student's book. So be prepared with your material. Well, today open your workbook on page number 11. And today is Friday, October 9th of 2020. Remember, 9th, ordinal number, don't say 9, okay? October 9th. Well, exercise number 22. Read about Anna's day. Use the words to write questions, then write the answers. But first, just to review, remember the formula to use present perfect. I'm going to use the auxiliary have and has. Okay? My subject pronoun. This is the order, the auxiliary. My verb in past participle form, very important. And the complement. In affirmative statements, I have already, I forgot to write already, gone to the beach many times. In affirmative, I'm going to use the adverb already. In negative statement, I'm going to use yet. I haven't gone to the mountain yet. In questions, we are going to use yet. Okay? Remember, that's the rule. If you don't remember when do you use to this auxiliary, look my board. Okay? I, you, we, and they with have. Third person, he, she, it with has. That's very simple. Okay? That's the rule. Now, to make question. Number 1, the vocabulary, yet, Anna, do, social studies, homework. And the question is, in third person, I'm going to use has. Has Anna. The verb in past participle, do, but in past participle, done. Okay? Has Anna done her social studies homework yet? Question mark. The answer, look at the happy face. Okay, the happy face indicates me that this answer will be in affirmative. So the answer is, yes, she has, period. She has already done her social studies homework. Okay, period. This is the number 1. Now, number 2, I have the vocabulary study for, math test, her, she, and yet. So, she is third person too. Has she studied for her math test yet? Question mark. The sad face indicates me that my answer will be in negative. So, in negative way is, no, she hasn't. She hasn't studied for her math test yet. Period. In the number 1, I use already because it's affirmative. In the number 2, I use yet because it's negative. Okay? Now, exercise 23. Complete the sentences. Use the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. But remember, I have, okay, in the number 1, yesterday. In the number 2, last week. The number 3, yet. The number 4, yet again. So, these 4 sentences indicate me that I'm using 2 tenses, simple past and present perfect tense. Okay? In the simple past, I'm going to use the adverb yesterday and the phrase last week. So the number 1 and number 2 are in simple past. Number 3 and number 4, I have yet. So they are in present perfect. Okay? Now, analyze the number 1. Mark, in parentheses, not study. I need an auxiliary. What's the auxiliary of the simple past? did. So in negative, I'm going to say, Mark didn't study in present, that's the rule, for his math test yesterday. Number 2, Sarah didn't finish her book report last week. Okay? I use didn't in negative and study and finish in present because I am using the auxiliary didn't. That's the rule. Now, what about number 3? Juan is third person, so I'm going to use has. In negative, hasn't. But my verb will be in past participle form, so handed. Okay, listen. Juan hasn't handed in his history assignment yet. Number 4. Marisa hasn't done her homework yet. So my auxiliaries are hasn't in both answers, but my verbs in past participle, handed and done. Okay? Very good. Now, exercise number 24. Look at 23. Write excuses using the ideas in the box. I have lost the book, forgot about it, ran out of time, the dog ate it. So they are in past. Okay? Focus in the verbs. Lost, forgot, ran, and ate. So my excuses will be in simple past. And I'm going to combine these ideas with the vocabulary in the box. Look at the number 1. He didn't study for the test because he forgot about it. I have the idea in the number 1. So the number 2. She didn't finish her book report last week. I'm going to copy the number 2. Okay? But I'm going to use she instead Sarah. Okay? She didn't finish her book report last week because, what do you want to say? Because she lost the book. Okay? That's my excuse. Again, she didn't finish her book report last week because she lost the book. Period. Number 3. He hasn't handed in his history assignment yet because, I don't know, maybe, okay, he ran out of time. That's my excuse. Number 4, she hasn't done her homework yet because the dog ate it. And that's it. I'm combining these ideas with the 4 excuses. And that's it. Okay? Read and analyze all the activities in these exercises to study. Okay? Now, open your student's book on page number 14. We have an exercises about listening and the correct pronunciation, about some words like spring, screen, strong. Okay, listen, here we go.
Student's Book, page 14, Activity 22. Listen, read, and repeat. 1. Spr. 2. Str. 3. Scr. Student's Book, page 14, Activity 23. Listen and blend the sounds. 1. Spr. Spring. 2. Str. Street. 3. Scr. Screen. 4. Sprint. ooh, screw.
Student's Book, page 14. Activity 24. Listen and chant.
I'm fast, I'm strong, I can sprint all day long. In the spring, in the street, greeting people that I meet.
Okay, very good. You need to repeat and pay attention with the sounds strong, sprint, spring, street, and greeting. Why not? Okay? I'm fast, I'm strong. I can sprint all day long. In the spring, in the street, greeting people that I meet. Okay? Okay. Now, let's continue with exercise number 25. This activity will be done in your notebook. What are you going to do? Look at the list of school activities and think of some really bad excuses for why you haven't done these things yet. Work in a group, ask and answer questions. Okay, you are going to write the question, okay, with these activities. We have 6 activities. You will have 6 questions. For example, with the first one, finish your report research project. Have you finished with ED your research project yet? And you are going to write the answer with some excuses like in the picture. Okay? Question number 2. I have do your homework. The question is, have you done your homework yet? You can combine in affirmative or negative, okay? Obviously, the negative will be excuses. Now, what about number 3? Join any after-school clubs. Have you ever, you can use ever, have you ever joined with ED any after-school clubs yet? Question mark. Have you studied for the test yet? Have you written your book review yet? Okay, all of them are questions. And then you are going to answer with these examples, your questions. Right? Very good. In your notebook, 6 questions with 6 answers. And remember, they name an activity in red, and the activity will be present perfect review. Okay? Look, present perfect review. Now, page number 15, I'm going to play the audio and you are going to complete, okay, this chart that you listen the ideas between Lucas and Nina. Okay? Ready? Here we go.
Student's Book, page 15. Activity 26. Listen to Lucas and Nina talking about their school. Take notes in the chart below.
Hey Nina, have you studied for the test yet?
No, I haven't. I didn't have time. I just finished my book report.
Oh yes, I handed in my book report yesterday. I'm doing my writing assignment today. I'll hand it in tomorrow.
Ugh, I hate writing assignments. But I finished mine on Wednesday. I forgot it at home yesterday, so I'll hand it in tomorrow too. By the way, have you joined any of the after-school clubs yet? I haven't joined any yet. I've been too busy.
Yeah, I've already joined the art club. We've already started a project with the science club.
Cool. Maybe I can join the project. It sounds fun. Anyway, I have to go now. I haven't started the math homework yet. Have you?
Yeah, I started it last night, but it's really hard.
Why don't we ask Simone? I think she's already finished hers.
Good idea. Let's call her now.
Okay. Well, remember, this is a recording class. If you want or if you need, repeat it okay, to complete this chart. And then listen the instructions about exercise 27. Work in pairs and make sentences about Lucas and Nina. Okay? After this exercise, you are going to write the sentences, okay? 4 sentences about Nina and 4 sentences about Lucas with these activities, okay? Book report, assignment, project, and homework. And you are going to add, obviously, the actions, okay? For example, Nina forgot her writing assignment. This is the first one, okay? The assignment. What about Lucas? Lucas has already finished his book report. So you have this one and this one, okay? In the examples, you have 2 answers. Now complete the all activities about Nina and Lucas. Send me by Classroom the activity in your workbook, okay? This activity in your student's book, and this in your notebook. Drag the 3 activities together, please. Don't forget anything. And that's it. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next class. Have a nice weekend and take care yourselves.